I know. Shanti told me.
That's his big name. Come on over. That's his name in the academy. Oh, look.
Come here. Oh my God. Come here. That's my little man. Yep. Can I get somebody to put your chair or she's not here? She was there? No, it's not for me. My wife got it. Yeah, come to chair right there. We just made one. I didn't need one on the end, but that's what it is. You know, I got that.
What y'all doing? What blue? This weekend. I have talked to him. I think sometimes on the outside. I'm not too. I'm kind of like a little promotion. I just use that. No, it's fine. It wasn't that. He was trying to move it to the chair. I got this right here. Stick about if you don't figure it out, I'm not gonna tell you, but I'll tell you. I'm stick about time. About 11:45, they're not up yet. Okay. No, but okay, we're gonna be not I don't know. But I'm not gonna look for you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm recording. So right there, about level 45. I'll walk up there and teach you something. There, you can have it. You go there, okay? I'll be back. No, you ain't never seen
Right here? Yes, yes, ma'am.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Jordan.
Good morning. Hey, boo. Oh, okay, Blondie.
It's not worth it. They don't look.
Oh, no.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm gonna put my I'm gonna just leave my stuff right here. Don't let anyone pop us.
I will not.
Dunking down, it's just people are scared.
Over there.
Sit here in one of these. It doesn't matter. It just sits in one of these. I was prepared. Have a room. Have a room back there. We'll all step down. We never sit down. But once I make sure that, and I'll put a program on this chair. Once I make sure everything's situated. Wait outside. I'll grab them. To the seat, put water under the seat. You have the program, you'll be good to go.
They done shaved my face.
Is it?
What are you doing? How are you? Yeah, what are you? We're talking like that with me.
You need some water.
Absolutely do. Yeah. Where is it? Oh yeah, because I'm definitely. Dating.
Lieutenant Badass. Hey, how you doing? When they come, as we supposed to do the Arsenio Hall.
I don't know. I'm gonna bring my thing. I should have brought my.
It's about, how many is it? 8 or 9?
I think they said, is it?
I thought it was 9. I thought it was 8.
I'm gonna be home. That baby, I was fast. 7, 8. 8. Okay. I thought it was 9.
Yeah.
One. Yeah. See, but I don't know if it's too bad. Yeah, she's been there a long time. People's Middleton.
Baby, how?
I know.
Oh, baby.
Grant Espino. How do you say this? Espino? Espino. Boy, if y'all can hear how butcher this man's name. I was like, I said, like, what is happening? He said, that's like when the San Pellegrino come to the office, San Pellegrino, and he was like, where's the sauce? He went to the sheriff and stuff, and he's a strong man. You gotta learn it from me. For me. I should have left my phone
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Fulton County Public Safety Training Center's Basic Law Enforcement Class 501 graduation ceremony. At this time, we present to you BLE Class 2501.
Across the stage and on our way, marching in the blue. 20 weeks that we've been through. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, take.
Now we would like to introduce you to the Mayor of the Fulton County Public Safety Training Center, Captain Ray Shaw.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Academy staff and our Academy Advisory Board members, Chief Crayer of the Martin Police Department, Chief Colvin of the University Police Department, Chief Cassandra Jones of the Union City Police Department, Sheriff Labatt of the Fulton County Sheriff's Office, and Fulton County Police Chief Wade Yates, my boss, I would like to welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony for Basic Enforcement Class 2501. We will begin our ceremony with the national anthem being sung by Dr. Carl Hall and the presentation of colors of the Fulton County Sheriff's Office Color Guard. Everyone, please stand.
Pass, attention. Left turn. Mark. Present, up. Present, go.
Oh, say, can you see by dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad ships and bright stars through perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket braved glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land, o'er the free, and the home of the brave.
Order, mark. Take, sit.
As always, beautiful job, sir. To the family and friends of Class 2501, you should be especially proud of their accomplishments here today. I know I am. I have respect and admiration for these recruits who are graduating here today. These men and women have decided to join law enforcement despite the current negative listing and scrutiny facing us today. It takes a tremendous amount of dedication, commitment, and sacrifice to be a peace officer. This is a testament to the values and principles instilled in them by their families and friends. We also know that during these 20 weeks, that life does not stop. Thank you for encouraging and supporting these recruits through their 20 weeks and for raising men and women of such fine character. Class 21, give your family and friends a round of applause for their support and encouragement. To the graduating class, Marie Curie once said, "Have no fear of perfection, you'll never reach it." Look around, class, at all these guys that you see sitting here. Graduation with the gold bars on their shoulders, the gold stars. They did not attain that position by being perfect. If you were to ask them right now, they would probably tell you that they failed about as much as they succeeded. But from those failures and mistakes and missteps, there's an opportunity to learn from it. And that's why they have attained the position that they are right now. They learn from it. Remember your training. Listen to your FTOs and ask a lot of questions. To everyone else, I just wanted to pass on that these are the first recruits from this academy and some of the first in the entire state of Georgia that have received the new mandate curriculum from Georgia Post. They are the most highly trained recruits that we have ever had to graduate from the training academy. They are all trained in standardized field sobriety, which is DUI detection, crisis intervention training, which is like the new said, just dealing with people in crisis. That could be someone that's going through grief or a mentally ill individual. Advanced fire, patrol rifle, and speed detection are just a few of the courses that were added to the curriculum. They've gone from a 20 curriculum that we usually have to a 20-week, and this class was the first. And the fact that they're still sitting here right now is a testament to their hard work and determination, not by just them, but by staff. There's nothing more powerful than a humble person with a warrior spirit who is driven by vigorous. Mr. John Gordon said that. Now, this to you, Class 2501. At this time, I'd like to introduce our guest speaker. It's Sheriff Ezell Brown of the Newton County Sheriff's Office. Sheriff Brown, a native of Blakely, Georgia, was elected as the first African-American Sheriff of Newton County, Georgia on November 4th, 2008. He worked in law enforcement in Newton County for more than 35 years before being elected sheriff. Currently, he has more than 50 years of law enforcement experience and oversees a full-service department with approximately 315 employees and more than 500 mates. Sheriff Brown began his law enforcement career in 1973 as a patrolman with the Covington Police Department. In 1970, he joined the Newton County Sheriff's Office, where he served in every capacity of law enforcement, demonstrating leadership through progressive supervisory roles. Throughout his tenure in law enforcement, Sheriff Brown has received numerous achievement awards and accolades and distinctions of recognition of his service and community involvement, including the Congressional Award presented by 4th District Congressman Hank Johnson of Georgia. His law enforcement legacy spanning more than 50 years was honored with a commendation signed by Governor Brian Kemp on April 12, 2024. He also received the Outstanding Georgia Citizen from Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger, and a proclamation signed by Representative Sharon Henderson of the district on October 20th, 2024. Over the past 16 years, Sheriff Brown has led significant advancements within the Newton County Sheriff's offices, including the creation of the Office of Professional Standards and Internal Affairs and the COBRA program. The Newton County Sheriff's Office achieved the elite status of becoming a triple-crown agency under Sheriff Brown's leadership. There are 159 sheriff offices in Georgia and more than 3,000 in the United States. Newton County was one of the first 4 in Georgia and one of only 43 states to acquire this esteemed level of certification. He is married to Janice Brown, and they are the proud parents of 5 children and grandparents of 8. Ladies and gentlemen, if you all would help me welcome to the podium our guest speaker, Sheriff Brown.
Good morning. Captain, I told them just to send my name, and that was more than enough. To this graduating class, I want you to know that I was part of that committee who elected to go from those few weeks to 20 weeks. So blame me for that, okay? But most importantly, and I think Catherine will speak to this, I think we were the lowest in the nation in our police studies. Again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. To the top family of these graduates, dedicated training staff, and most especially our newest guardian of justice, class 2501. The first 20-week graduating class of the Fulton County Law Enforcement Training Academy. I bring you not only as Sheriff of Newton County, but as a brother in service, a lifelong public servant, and someone who, like each of you, once stood at the starting line of a great and noble journey. I'm honored to stand here before you on this wonderful occasion. It is not just a celebration, it is a moment of calling, of commission, and of commitment. You have earned the right to wear the badge. Most importantly, today you accept the responsibility to hold the weight of that badge with honor, courage, and unwavering integrity. Over 40 years of answer to calling, I didn't come into law enforcement for power, praise. I came because I believed in something bigger than myself, and that's service. As a young man, I dreamed of becoming a law enforcement profession, and by the grace of God, that dream took root. From my initial patrol to my current role as sheriff, I walked the roads that you are about to travel. I've been through long nights, made difficult decisions, and witnessed the worst and best of humanity. But through it all, one thing never changed: my commitment to the oath I swore. With God's favor and hard work, I've been blessed to reach milestones I never imagined. One of the most proudest moments of my life was becoming the sheriff of Newton County. That wasn't about me. It was about breaking barriers for those who would follow, just like each and every last one of you today will do. Let me be clear. This career is not a job, it is a mission. A sacred trust between you and who you serve. You don't just wear a badge. You wear a symbol of sacrifice, of justice, of hope. Now let me speak plainly about what is expected of you. Not just from your representative agency, but from your community, your peers, your leaders, and your God. You are expected to lead with honesty. That means truth, even when it is uncomfortable. It means owning your own mistakes, standing on principles, rejecting any temptation to bend the truth or for your convenience or favor. You're expected to walk in integrity. That means doing what is right, even when no one is watching. It means holding yourself to the same standards you expect from others. You are expected to serve commitment. Law enforcement is not a part-time devotion. It is a full-time purpose. Your duty doesn't need just your presence. It needs your passion. You're expected to act with dedication, long hours, hard decisions, sleepless nights. They will come. And you must be willing to put forward with strength and grace, knowing that you have been entrusted with the responsibility that very few can carry. And finally, you are expected to perform demanding work. The badge will not shield you from struggles. It will demand more than you think you can give. And then it will ask again. But if your heart is right and it's in the right place, you will rise every time. Let me tell you something that's important. You're the future of law enforcement. And the future needs more than strong backs. It needs strong minds. It needs strong spirits and strong character. This profession is evolving. It demands leaders who are not only brave, but wise. Not only firm, but fair. Not only tactful, but thoughtful. You will face challenge. You will be tested. The badge will not shield you from criticism, nor distraction by noise. Stay focused on your purpose. Be the difference. Be the change agent. You have a chance to build trust in a time when it is desperately needed. You have the power to de-escalate conflicts, to save lives, to mentor a child, to comfort a victim, and to inspire the next generation of public servants. Remember this: everything you make will either build or break trust. Choose wisely. Act justly. Walk humbly. As I stare into the faces of you today, I see the possibility. I see strength. I see men and women chosen for a purpose. You didn't complete 20 long weeks of training. This is a divine calling that you've chosen. So I charge you today, be warriors of justice, but also ambassadors of peace. Let your presence command respect, but let your earn trust. Never forget that you are not just wearing a uniform, you're wearing a promise. A promise to serve with honor, a promise with courage, a promise never to give less than your best. And when your shift ends and you look into the mirror, I want you to be able to say, I gave it everything I had, with honesty, with integrity, and with my whole heart. I place you in this moment for this reason. So walk boldly in it. You're ready. You are ready. And the badge awaits you. The community needs you. Time is not now. Congratulations. May God bless you, protect you, and guide your steps each and every day. And remember, not only with your hands, but with your heart. Thank you. May your journey be one of the most purposeful, power, and peace. This is my prayer. God bless each and every last one of you.
We would like to present Sheriff Brown, just a token of our esteem. Reads, in appreciation to Sheriff Ezell Brown, Newton County Sheriff's Office, for your dedication and support of the Fulton County Public Safety Training Center, members of the staff, and myself. At this time, I want to introduce the class coordinator. The class coordinator is every mandate class that comes through here. They're assigned a class coordinator. That's a position that's special to my heart. That's where I started when I come out here. Did a lot of classes. It's a very demanding job. It's a job that, you know, not everybody can do and anyone can do well. It requires total dedication of the coordinator. When we told last year that we were going to be moving from a 12-week curriculum to a 20-week curriculum, this particular coordinator was the first to step up and volunteer to take the first 20-week class of the year, and I felt really good about that. And the way it worked out is I had an experienced coordinator that was going to take the class, and his coordinator that was going to help out was our newest mandate coordinator, and was very eager to get in there and learn the coordinating duties and take on the responsibility of the class. I couldn't have worked out any better. I will honestly say that because it was such a, doubling the amount of training weeks in a year, inside a year, was a very demanding, very big thing. It was the biggest thing to affect Georgia law enforcement, Georgia training of law enforcement in 30 plus years. So it was a big deal. So I kept, being the kind of manager I try to be. You try to prepare for or have all of the bad things that can happen in mind, and so you're ready to. So I kept waiting for the other shoe to drop during the entire class. I just knew it was, and because of the superior leadership of the class coordinator and then his co-coordinator and the rest of the staff, that never happened. And I'm very, very glad that it never happened, and I'm very proud that it never happened. So the class coordinator for League 2501 is Sergeant Chad Burton.
Thank you, Captain, for those kind words. Every basic law enforcement class has a class sergeant and a class corporal that serve as the liaison between the class and the class coordinators. BLE 2501 selected Rafael Santiago of the Barton Police Department as the class sergeant, and Dennis Espino of the Fulton County Sheriff's Office as the class corporal.
Good afternoon. First of all, I would like to start by saying, BLE 2501, we made it. It's been a long 20 weeks at the Fulton County Public Safety Training Center. 20 weeks of strenuous training, scenarios, defensive tactics, and much more. Throughout those 20 weeks, we overcame obstacles, challenges, shedding blood, sweat, and tears, literally. All of those challenges helped shape us into who we are now. We are resilient, well-trained, and well-rounded peace officers. On behalf of my class, I would like to say thank you to our class coordinators, Sergeant Burton, Georgia State University Police Department, and Lieutenant January, Union City Police Department, for all of your hard work and dedication towards us. Also, thank you to all the other instructors who contributed to our success. In closing, to my class, BLE 2501, I challenge you to seek opportunities. Develop yourself professionally by continuing your training. Above all, always move forward with energy, passion, and purpose. God bless everybody. Thank you.
be. Good afternoon, Chief, Sheriffs, Academy instructors, family, and honored guests. After a month of training, early mornings, and countless challenges, we stand here. We didn't come here to earn a title. We came here to earn trust, the trust for our communities and one another. And we learned that being a police officer or deputy sheriff is not about power. It's about responsibility. It's about showing up on the worst day of someone's life, doing our absolute best to make it better. To our instructors, thank you for guiding us. You didn't just teach us laws and tactics. You taught us discipline, integrity, and what it means to wear this uniform with honor. To our family and loved ones, thank you for standing behind us. Even when this journey took us away from you, your support is the foundation where we stand. PLE 25-1, we earned this moment together, but our real test begins now. Out there, every call, every contact, every decision will define us. Let's remember why we choose this path, and let's not forget that every badge is a promise to protect, to serve, and fight for something greater than us. Congratulations, PLE 25-1. Stay safe and stay strong. Thank you.
Thank you for your leadership you have shown to BLE Class 2501. We're sure they have appreciated your motivation, and we thank you both for your help in keeping the ship running. Now we would like to ask Shelton to step back up. On behalf of BLE Class 2501, and as a token of our appreciation, we would like to present you with our class plaque. Thank you for your continued leadership and support. Next is the time for the presentation of the Big Mandate Special Awards. Over the course of 20 weeks, you have an opportunity to win one of 3 special awards: Top Driver, Top Shooter, and Top Academic. This class is motivated and highly encouraging to one another in progressing through each of the phases. During many of these high-stress phases, they were nerve wrecks, but were consistently reminded that they would be fine to just listen and apply. First up is the Top Driver Award. This award goes to the cadet that has the fastest driving time on the precision coding course and passes the braking and skate control courses on their first attempt. This category showed BLE 2501's competitive side. They all put their best foot forward on the gas pedal. The Top Driver Award goes to Rafael Santiago of the Marta Police Department. Beginning of 2025, the Georgia Peace Officer Standards and Training Council proposed, introduced an additional 400 hours of basic training to the curriculum. Among this additional training was 110 total hours of firearms training. First, cadets went through a week of firearms training and qualifications, where they had to achieve 2 passing scores of at least 240 out of 300 possible points. Cadets that achieved a score of at least 90% or 270 or higher during qualification week in their first 2 attempts were selected for trophy round. Several weeks later, cadets went through advanced shooting skills, which introduced unfamiliar courses of fire, compromised shooting positions, and more advanced shooting skills with their pistols. Cadets that achieved at least 90% or 270 or higher upon their 2 qualification tests, including passing a written exam, continued to be considered for the trophy round. Finally, cadets went through patrol rifle training, learning a new weapon platform, shooting positions, and much further distances than they had experienced with a firearm. Cadets that achieved 90% or 270 or higher during their 2 qualification attempts and passed the written exam continued in the running for the trophy round. Finally, on the last day of firearms training, the cadets that remained in the trophy round competed with one another in a trophy round shootout. With their pistols in a completely unfamiliar course of fire. The cadet with the highest average scores throughout firearms qualification, advanced shooting skill, patrol rifle, and the trophy round shootout won the top shooter award. Well, the cadets that participated in the trophy round the cadet with the highest average score throughout the trophy round is the top shooter for BL 2501. With an average score of 289 out of possibly 100, the top shooter award goes to Elijah Lane. With shooting and driving, cadets also took 9 periodic exams, including a comprehensive final exam throughout the 20-week curriculum. These exams covered several topics learned during their classroom and practical as instructions. Some of the exams revisited many high-level topics where the goal was to retain, not just remember. This class performed well on the majority of their tests. We remind regularly that you'll be fine, although this probably did not ease the anxiety they likely felt while waiting for those highly answered words, everyone passed. The cadet with the highest average test scores at the end of basic mandate wins the top award. With an average test score of 92%, the top academic award goes to Beatrice Hartridge. In addition to the special awards presented, the Academy coordinators also wanted to recognize cadets that achieved significant feats within the increased curriculum. First is the Top Gun certificate. The Top Gun certificate goes to the cadet that achieved the highest score during the prestigious trophy round shootout. Again, the course of fire had never been presented to or practiced by any of the cadets participating in the trophy round shootout. highlighting their ability to not only successfully shoot the unfamiliar course of fire, maintain their firearms fundamentals and skills, but also score the highest among their fellow shooters. With a score of 296 out of 300 points, the Top Gun certificate goes to Jeremiah Bennett. The new post-curriculum also introduced a structured physical fitness program for the cadet titled Tactical Athlete. The Tactical Athlete program involved regular physical exercise, stretches, and overall health and well-being, which was coordinated by Sergeant Jaquia Garman, certified physical fitness instructor. Periodic physical assessments consisting of push-ups, sit-ups, and a 1.5-mile run were conducted. The first of these assessments was during week 1, which was used to assess each cadet's initial ability to complete as many push-ups, sit-ups as they could in the fastest 1.5-mile run. This week, the cadets completed their 4th final tactical athlete assessment. The cadet accomplished the most push-ups of 68, the most sit-ups, and the fastest 1.5-mile run at 10 minutes, 46 seconds, achieved the top tactical athlete certificate. The top tactical athlete certificate goes to Elijah Lay. Finally, we would like to recognize the cadet made the most significant improvement during their tactical athlete assessments. From the first assessment in week 1 to the final assessment in week 20, this cadet went from 9 push-ups, 1 sit-up, and a 22-minute, 2-second, 1.5-mile run. He then achieved 47 push-ups, 23 sit-ups, and a 13-minute, 48-second, 1.5-mile run. The most improved tactical athlete certificate goes to Lionel DeFresney of the Let's recognize all of these achievements again. At this time, we will present the diplomas. If we can have all agency heads and representatives come up to the stage. If any agencies, friends, or family like to take pictures, please come over to my left or to the right of the stage.
First rank, attention, left base.
Beatrice Elizabeth Partridge, Marta Police Department. Chantel Monique Grant, Fulton County Sheriff's. Brianna G. Barton, Rockdale County Sheriff. Sabrina Nicola Meredith, Union City Police. Alicia Danielle Harris, Georgia State University Police Department. Sabrina Shamaya Turner, Clayton County Sheriff's Office. Ray Martez Howard, Fulton County Sheriff's. Axel Joel Rodriguez Samiti. Andrew Cantrell Hawley, Fulton County. Kevin Darnell Jenkins, Fulton County Police Department. Janelle Nate Rogers, Fulton County.
Left face.
Lionel Dufresne Jr., Fulton County Police Department. Leo Gabriel Kane, Union City Police Department.
Second rank. Left face. Take seat.
Stephen Corey Middleton, Fulton County. Laquan Thornton Bowens, Union City. Elijah Michael Lane, Georgia State University Police Department. Jamaica James Prayer, Martin Police Department.
Fourth grade, attention. Left.
Done. Sheriff Tidwell. Dustin Christopher Peoples. Jeremiah Jared Bennett. Ines Roy Espino. Rafael Enrique Galgo Williams.
Right, right.
As I mentioned earlier, the Georgia Post implemented a brand new basic law enforcement curriculum. The new curriculum was increased from 408 hours in 12 weeks to 809 hours in 20 weeks, and went into effect January 1, 2012. As the Fulton County Public Safety Training Center began preparation for the new curriculum, the Academy Director and coordinators began the daunting task of scheduling and organizing the basic mandate classes for 2025. My co-coordinator, Lieutenant General January, volunteered to take the reins of the first 20-week basic mandate class and be the colloquial guinea pigs to begin the training cycle with the cadets of BLE 2501. With the amazing and continuous support of the Academy Director, Captain Shelton, Chief Coordinator, Lieutenant Pace, and fellow coordinators, Sergeant Bruce, Sergeant Roach, Sergeant Garman, Sergeant Lane, Sergeant Paldrew, and of course, Lieutenant January, BLE 2501 endeavored into the untested waters of 809 hours of the expanding curriculum. I cannot express enough gratitude or appreciation of each of you for helping make BLE 2501 a realized success. Little did we know when this journey began that the Fulton County Public Safety Training Center and BLE 2501 will be among the first to begin and successfully complete the 20-week program in Georgia. All eyes from other regional academies were on us to see what we did and how we did it. We hope that the agencies represented will receive a higher caliber and more well-trained officer or deputy in the end. We believe that this is exactly what you will receive. But the true stars of the show today are the graduates you see before you. They all came into BLE 2501 as individuals, but they grew together as a team and as a family. There were certainly growing pains, as any family might experience, but they learned and experienced it together. Class after class, scenario after scenario, encouraging and supporting one another to make it work. Many questions were asked. Many of the instructors and coordinators. Many answers were given. We had many long talks along the way. Some were good, some were not so good. Some were sad, and some were comical. While some were just plain real talk. But in the end, they understood. They understand that this is a mere stepping stone into their careers as law enforcement professionals. They understand that their field training program is the first test of putting their knowledge and training into practice. They understand that society may not appreciate their sacrifices. They understand what the badge on their chest truly means. A dedication to provide courtesy, professionalism, and respect to their communities, agencies, and one another. CPR at all times. It's important to see the human side of the badge, not just the uniform, patches, and duty belt. Each person comes from different locations, cultures, and upbringing. Everyone has a unique perspective of life, and it's important to understand this and share it with others. We started as just cadets and instructors. Those first days, weeks, and months. But we ended up becoming a blue family. We shared more time with one another than with our own friends and family. We shared good times and bad times, fun times and work times. There were days that many of you were tired, and other times you were tired of being tired. But you all showed up, day after day, week after week, month after month, eager to learn this profession. From the early mornings to the late evenings, you all earned those 809 hours. You developed skill sets to better yourself as an individual and better serve your communities. But don't stop your training here. Continue to learn each and every day. Never stop learning. I am positive that this was only possible thanks to the outstanding instructional support we have throughout basic mandate and the students' willingness to learn. Thanks to all of you that continue to spend time and share the knowledge and expertise you have as instructors with the next generation of law enforcement. We are proud of each and every one of you. And more appreciative of those that helped motivate and guide you all along the way in this journey. Let's give another hand to our family and friends. In my ever so humble opinion, you all did not just set the standard. You raised the bar. We look forward to being kept abreast of your continued progress and exciting journey your careers have in store for you. Congratulations to you all. Immediately after this graduation, agencies will have their swearing-in ceremonies in the rooms behind you. Please look for the placards by the door for your corresponding agency. Class Sergeant, Bring your class to the feet.
Class, attention.
In closing, BLA 25, take pride in yourself, your agency, and your profession. Most importantly, serve your communities with courtesy, professionalism, and respect. Maintain dignity, honor, and integrity, and do so with courage, commitment, and compassion. It has been an honor and a privilege to serve as your coordinators. Class Sergeant, one more time, send him home.
First class, no struggle, no progress, 1 week, second to death, BLE 2501.
You are dismissed.